MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Harold, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep the pressure on the other club?
Jack Garrett gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he only pitched into the second inning. Didn't look comfortable, never got into a rhythm. The key to this game today, can you get comfortable and can you get into a rhythm? The stuff has always been there. I'm looking today to see if he can just give us a better performance. All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Now batting, Danny De La Cruz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Washington, catcher, Danny De La Cruz.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And that misses for ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Justin Lewis, as he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. H, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
Miguel Nieves will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, last game he gave up 6 earned runs. So this game, obviously, if he can cut it in half to 3 earned runs, it's going to be an improvement on his performance. So let's see how he executes early in the game. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second. And now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Coming to the plate now, Professor Smokey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game. So we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Wayne Anthony, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
At the plate, Matt Smith. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Francis Coronado, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Lewis comes up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fifth, center fielder William Hernandez.
So striding in, William Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2 out, nobody on. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Settling in now, Jacob Palmer. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Jacob Palmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
You're short, hit hard. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Tommy Blum.
Digging in, Tommy Bloom. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there. 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it is Tulowitzki. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, Will we crown a champion here tonight? First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Here it comes. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for the Jays, left fielder, Diego Ortega.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. Reined in. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Here's the first pitch to him. Joel Feliz is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Runner at second here with one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Saunders on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
First baseman, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll snap one over to first, just keeping him close. One and one, here it comes. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I kind of hope he doesn't drive one out of the ballpark or in the gap. Maybe just walk, because I'm looking at the on-deck circle. You got the big slugger on the on-deck circle. I want to see him take a chance at a granny.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Professor Smokey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
From the stretch. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
To hit a home run in a World Series game is special. To hit a grand slam, you save the best. I won't say for last, but for the most important time. A granny in the World Series. What a cool moment for him and everybody watching.
Baseman, number 24.
Into the box now, Wayne Anthony. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping in, Matt Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. 4 runs here in this half inning. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
1 out and a runner on second base. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. From the belt, the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Francis Coronado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Stepping in now, William Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High pop-up. Palmer is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We've played 2. It's now 7-0.
Leading off for Washington, center fielder, Bryce Harper.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, James Kaplan, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set with the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here.
5.
He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Standing in now, Danny De La Cruz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Washington. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Vernon Geary is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Geary.
Digging in to try it again, Diego Ortega. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Lays off 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping into the box, David Romero. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful 2nd inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 1-0 delivery. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the 1st row. Wow.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joel Feliz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Feliz. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. from the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. Slow bouncer to the right side. That rolls foul for strike one. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
First baseman, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Striding in, Troy Tulowitzki. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Ortega rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Into the box, Professor Smokey, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Nationals nothing. Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jason Kipnis.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss for strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
hit hard to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Justin Lewis.
Into the box now, Justin Lewis, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His 4th long ball of this series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, that home run, they're still down a few, but he's got to be feeling pretty good about that. A home run in the World Series, and maybe this will be something that gets this team going.
Stepping in now, Jacob Palmer, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Fouled back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And now a pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. That's off to that one.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Tommy Blum.
Now at the plate, Tommy Bloom. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Ryan Saunders, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 delivery. And that swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Three and one. Here it is. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 1-0. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch him all on the grand slam. His 3rd home run of this series as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Matt, that's why you pay to watch him play. It seems like he does something every game, whether it's a great catch, a great throw, a pretty swing, and here we catch a grand slam. That's why he's one of the best in the game.
In now, James Kaplan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Little tapper down the first baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed, but an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The catcher, number 5. Danny.
Ready once again, Danny De La Cruz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Jays are out in front, 8-6. Ready for another shot now. Wayne Anthony. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Number 24.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
Into the box now, Matt Smith, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. On the ground to short. This could be two. Kipnis on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Stepping in now, Francis Coronado, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he's shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, center fielder William Hernandez.
Into the box now, William Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And he struck him out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Lewis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
He'll try again. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Smith going back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box, Jacob Palmer. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coronado ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Designated hitter, Tommy Blum.
Digging in and looking for more. Tommy Bloom, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch number 100 on its way. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Standing in now, Ryan Saunders. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
This guy is so strong. He just fought that ball off the left field. I know it's a little bit of a blooper right now, but it's going to be a line drive in the books when they look back.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Henry Fuentes is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Fuentes.
In now, Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. This one's flared out toward left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Halfway home tonight from Rogers Center. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Nationals 7. Braden Shipley, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Braden Shipley.
Digging in, Diego Ortega. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. High in the air out to center field. Harper will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, David Romero.
Digging in now, David Romero. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. The pitch. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That ball's inside and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Digging in once again, Joel Feliz. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. There we go. A pitch out. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Kaplan is there, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Jason Hayward will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ground ball right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, James Kaplan.
Striding in once again, James Kaplan, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Danny De La Cruz. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
One out and a runner on third. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. One out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Hernandez sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to first. To his right, Tulowitzki. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Patrick Corbin
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Ready once again, Professor Smokey. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Wayne Anthony waits on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in and looking for more, Wayne Anthony, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
One-0 count. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
As a look, now the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 5, Matt Smith.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
One out and a runner on second base. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Francis Coronado.
Ready for another shot now. Francis Coronado. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Two out here and a runner at second. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-0 pitch. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, William Hernandez, and a swing as he pulls this one into right, and that'll get down out there. The runner scores from second. Throw won't get him.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready for another chance? David Romero, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Slider,
And that's in there for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Into the box now, Joel Feliz, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We're on to the 7th here in Game 6. The Jays lead it 10-8. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ramon Mitre is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
4, Ramon Mitre.
Justin Lewis will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3-1. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hernandez is there. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Palmer.
Digging in to try it again, Jacob Palmer. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Romero is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Tommy Blum.
Standing in, Tommy Bloom. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, left fielder.
So digging in now,
Saunders.
Ryan Saunders. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Two out with the man at first. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hernandez is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals lead 1. Can't cut into a 10-8 deficit. Zach Curtis gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Zach Curtis.
Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And he takes ball one. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. In there, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28.
Professor Smokey will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ball game. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To third. Kaplan ranges to his left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Wayne Anthony.
Now to the plate, Wayne Anthony. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire. And now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it, though. It's 10-8. Rafael Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Rafael Ramirez.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Center fielder Bryce Harper.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Here's Jason Hayward now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
3-0 pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, James Kaplan. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 1-0, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Danny De La Cruz.
Striding in, Danny De La Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. No, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at-bat for him to battle.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. And this is as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will get the force for the out. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And very quickly here, the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Blue Jays on top, 10-9. Wyatt Humphreys is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Wyatt Humphreys.
Stepping into the box, Matt Smith. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
In now, Francis Coronado as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Now in the box, William Hernandez. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they cling to a 10-9 advantage. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Rob Fisher comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Fisher. Leading off for the Nationals, first baseman Justin Lewis.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down one, you get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Standing in now, Jacob Palmer. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 in tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Now the 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had a swing at that.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Stepping in, Tommy Bloom. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smokey has a play, and the championship trophy will move north of the border. The Blue Jays are world champions.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 10 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.